Hello, welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? Today is the last day of our summer soaps. The last day. I cannot believe it. I wait for them to get here, and then it's like, then they're on, and then they're done. It's like every other fun thing. But, so, this soap actually has an embed. Now, for the planning process, they were all supposed to have coconut milk. 3 out of 4 were supposed to have embeds, and so I got 2 out of 6 with coconut milk and 1 out of 3, which is the same ratio, isn't it, with an embed. So let's go check out the last summer soap, and then we'll chit chat afterwards. Here is Island Driftwood. Okay, into our soap, which is called Island Driftwood. Please ignore the mold on the left of the little pineapples because we don't do anything with that in the soap. The embed we do use are the star embeds and the star column mold on the left. I know, it's it's a thing. It's totally a thing. But this fragrance oil is actually Beachwood Vetiver by Nature's Garden. And I absolutely adore this scent. Absolutely. Just plain or with a little bit extra vetiver fragrance oil, not essential oil. And it's just delightful. For my colors, I am using, it's cocoa powder. It's not a color, it's just cocoa powder for the brown. It's Mint Jaloop from Mad Micah's for the green. And then just regular plain, the creamy color of the soap batter. And the fragrance oil. Why am I doing that? I have no rhyme or reason. It was like I forgot the fragrance oil. So I had too much other stuff going on, trying to do the pineapple molds and when you have too much stuff going on, you're bound to forget it. I just saw something on Facebook where one of the girls was like, I had this beautiful, beautiful swirl soap, and then realized that, her fragrance oil wasn't in the soap, which is a thing, and it happens to all of us. So she just, I think she rebatched the soap and then added her fragrance oil, and it turned out really pretty anyway. So she didn't rebatch it because it wasn't, set up. She realized it after she poured it, had all her swirls done, but it still looked pretty cool. So you just do the best you can. And the pour for this soap is going to be what I like to call a double bowl swirl, drop swirl. It is where I take the cream color and split it in half, which I've already done. And I mix up my colors. And I pour one color into one of the cream as like a regular traditional bowl swirl. And the other color goes into the rest of the cream. And then we do a drop swirl in the mold with the 2 colors, with a back and forth kind of, thin lines pour. And, I don't know. Some of these soap terms are just weird. But in goes the embed, and I'm putting the brown all on the bottom for more of a ocean seascape type of thing. The only thing I really regret about this soap is that I chose to put green on top. Being it's beachy island. I mean, I was thinking island green, palm trees, but I really should have done blue. If I ever do it this way again, I'll probably do blue to give it this seascape look, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah. Blue sky, brown for the, island. There's no palm trees in this one. So for the top, just drop in the extra soap on the top. Is really good pour. Handled it really, really well, I thought. Kind of going for a chunky top. It's really hard to do when your soap batter don't set up very fast. And then for the little stars, I'm going to make sure I'm just like, come on. I should have this down pat. How many times have I done embeds on the top? And I'm just like, this is so dumb. It's literally so dumb. But I think what I was doing was making sure that those markings on the mold is where I really wanted them to be. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, and is that going to come out? Yeah, kind of. One of these years, you guys, one of these years, I will have it down pat. And to the cut. Oh, that's so cute. He's so cute. Very pretty. Very nice, shiny bar. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Now to cut. I don't worry about, I know some people are like, don't use your wire cutter to cut. Melt and pour. That embed is a melt and pour. Homemade melt and pour. But it's so little, and you put the soap through gel phase, and I just feel like it's fine. It's like there's not that much of a hard cut to it. So I'm sorry, I'm a rebel. I don't care. I'm going to cut it with my soap cutter. But aren't these cute? Very, very cute. You got the beach on the bottom. You got the little starfish. Is he a starfish? He could be a starfish. He doesn't have the long tentacles, but, he could be a starfish that, he dug his tentacles in the sand more, and so you just barely see him. Sand dollar-ish. But, nope, really happy. I gotta fix the hole. They drive me nuts. But I'm really happy with these bars. Gonna give you a sneak peek of what they look like in the sun. I think this is the coolest thing about the embeds. And here are the fragrance notes for these cute, super beachy bars. Here are the bars when I first cut them. And here are the bars when they are totally cured. So are you sad? Are you super sad? There's actually a salt bar coming up, but that's the next video. So how do you like my shirt? It's linen, like linen. And did I tell you about my sheets? So I bought linen sheets. Like we have been a flannel sheet, a microfiber sheet, and then a Norwex sheet family. So when I got flannel sheets, 20 years ago, I bought all my kids flannel sheets. And then we kind of just transitioned into whatever was there. And I think the last set of sheets for my boys, they all bought their own. So that was fine. You see all the things, you see the ads. And I saw these about linen, which is flax. And I was like kind of interested. So I ordered linen sheets. Okay, they're supposed to get softer the more you wash them. And when I got them, I wasn't really impressed. I was like, okay, they feel okay. They're not, the soft, fuzzy, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I washed them. I threw them on the bed. They are awesome. They're absolutely fabulous. I don't know if I told you this before. They're fabulous. So my daughter and I and my mom had gone shopping for my granddaughter's birthday, and we had a blast. I haven't been able to actually shop like that in years, but really not a massive, just fun shopping spree. So we had fun, and I bought this shirt, which is linen, and I actually like it. I like the color, I like the feel, I just like everything about it. I like the buttons, Well, there's so many synthetic fabrics. Synthetic detergents is what make up most of people's soaps nowadays. Synthetic detergents, synthetic linens, synthetic medications. It's all made up. Why can't we just go back to homemade? I mean, and you're thinking synthetic medications. Let's talk about insulin. Insulin used to be made from an animal or taken from an animal. Now it is synthetically made by a chemical, okay? Cotton, bamboo, flax, fabrics versus, you know, well, I do like my stretchy jeans. Should we talk about fat girl pants? No, I do like my stretchy jeans, you know, so they have the spandex stretch, you know, and all this stuff. Not saying it's all bad, but maybe we could weave in some, you know, more natural fabrics. Yeah, love my sheets. Absolutely love my sheets. There is like, hands down, fabulous. Tell me what your favorite sheets are. Because everybody has their own, you know, your body is comfy in certain things, and that's how it is. It's like talking about kids that cut the tags off their shirts because they can't stand the tags. I had a couple of those. Okay. Anyway, 3 things to take with you. Be kind, be forgiving, and be you. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. God bless.